Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Alex's Adventures. And in this episode of Alex's Adventures, we'll be taking an adventure walking around Washington, D.C.'s Chinatown. That is right. In this episode of Alex's Adventures, we'll be taking an adventure walking around Washington, D.C.'s Chinatown and see what this Chinatown has to offer. So we begin at this Chinatown gate. This was built in 1986. Here, as you enter Chinatown, here you can see several murals and some merchants and stores. This Chinatown, compared to other Chinatowns in the U.S., is that this isn't one of those bigger Chinatowns that you see in New York or San Francisco. This is a much more smaller Chinatown since the gentrification that went on, especially after the 60s. But here you can see that there are several stores, such as this Chinese restaurant and this pho place. Here you have this deli, shaved ice. Here you have this walk and roll restaurant. I tried this place out and it's pretty good. Not great, but pretty good enough to eat in this Chinatown. As we walk down this way, here you can see that here you have several homes and storefronts, and you can see that you can tell if you look across the intersection that this isn't a big Chinatown. It's literally like 2 by 2 blocks long. Here you have the Joy Luck House. Here you have Peking duck on the window, fresh noodle made on the spot. And to be honest, I should have went here instead. Here you have the Washington Post. Here you have Fresh Kebab, modern Indian restaurant here in Chinatown. Little Sesame, which is up for a lease. Here you have the Gallery place, so $16 early bird special. If you happen to drive in Washington, D.C., this might be a great place to park for $16. Here you have several cool buildings over there. Here you have the Capital One Arena, home of the Washington Wizards. Pretty interesting walking around this historic district. Here you have the Capital One Arena. Here you also have Chinese characters. And we are about to make our right, which is Gallery Place Way, and we'll walk down this alley and end up on the other side. So here's the other side of this alley we just walked through. Kind of looked like a movie theater that wasn't open. Here you have some of these places, such as Clyde's Alley Bar. Really love the aesthetics here. Here on your left, you can see that this indicates the home of the Washington Wizards. Here you can see the National Archives building on your left. And if you turn left, you would go to the National Mall. Here's the Capital One Arena. Here you have a Chipotle in Chinatown. And as we walk this way, we'll lead back to the Chinatown gate. Here you have several stores across the street. And there's actually a metro station, which is a subway station here in Washington, D.C. that takes you here. There's a stop here in Chinatown, so you can ride the metro, a subway in Washington, D.C., and navigate throughout downtown D.C. and the surrounding areas, and you can end up here at the Chinatown gate, or the heart of Chinatown, I should say. Here you have Tom's watch bar. Here you have a Planet Fitness here. And as we look at our, right, this is the Gallery Place Chinatown station, a metro stop, part of the subway station that I was talking about. Or you can take a bus route, DC. And here you have Walgreens. So this is such a beautiful monument here. So let's go ahead and cross the street. So during my time here in Washington, D.C., it's a great place to visit. So if you happen to be traveling, I rarely recommend Washington, D.C. as one of the stops here. Here we have several Chinese restaurants and noodle shops here. Pretty cool. Here we have another lease here. Really love the decoration of Chinatown on the lampposts. And as we walk up to I Street, 1600 block of I Street, you can see across the street, which doesn't look like a Chinatown, so it's basically a super small Chinatown. I'm guessing 2 blocks by 2 city blocks. So there's nothing happening on this side of the street here. Washington, D.C. is a beautiful place to visit. So you could just really walk on any street in Washington, D.C. and just sightseeing how beautiful this city is. And this city is really one of the most beautiful cities that I've visited. So let's go ahead and walk down this alley. So we are back where we walked through. We're on this side of the street. And here you can also rent a scooter. And here's one last look at the Chinatown gate. So that is my adventure in Washington, D.C.'s Chinatown. If you like this video, please give this video a super huge thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below on what you think about this Chinatown. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to get my other YouTube contents on this channel. And thank you for watching Alex's Adventures, and I'll definitely see you on the next one.